Good morning. It is now the 19th day of Stitchmas, get my words out properly, / Vlogmas. Right, it's not a good start, is it? In my defence, I've been awake since 5 a.m. this morning. Well, I did get up twice in the night, and then I woke up at 5 and I just couldn't get back to sleep. And I could hear the birds singing outside, which was nice, but I just couldn't get back to sleep. I didn't pick up my phone or anything like that. I just lay there, my eyes closed, until it was the normal time that I wake up. But yeah, so I felt a little bit rotten when I woke up. I've had some painkillers with breakfast, and I felt like my neck was quite stiff as well, and I had a little bit of tummy ache. But I've done a few little bits around the house, and I've got myself ready. It is now nearly 20 to 10. Is it 20 to 10 or 20 to 11? I think it's 22. Sometimes with these normal style clocks, I can't quite tell, because there's all lots of different things, isn't it? Sorry about that. I can't even tell you the time. Right. What I'll do is, just to confirm, I'll put the time up on the screen when I come to editing. I'll have to double check. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be opening my advent calendars. Today, I know there's nothing in my one, so I'm going to be getting something out the bag from Mary Angela, right? So yeah, that's exciting, isn't it? I'm going to be opening my hemline and my crafty so-and-so. Now today, I haven't got anything to show you that I was working on last night, because I didn't do anything. I had a total night off. It was Saturday night. We had our Chinese. We watched Get Santa with the boys, and then my husband and I, we watched, I can't remember what it's called. It's a film with Denzel. See, I can't talk, can I? Denzel Washington. And we watched the first one of these films the other night, and it was the second one, and it was really good, actually. Really, really good. Actually, the final scene was very good. Basically, it was filmed during a hurricane, so yeah, it was quite dramatic. Like, my husband thought, oh, maybe it's the effects, but I do this a lot when I'm watching films. I get the iPad out and I start trying to find out a little bit more about film locations, and that's how I found out they were actually filming the final scene, one of the final scenes, in a hurricane. Yeah, it was really quite incredible. So yeah, it was lovely actually to have a night off doing any crafting. And you know what? I've done it like every day, haven't I think, during Vlogmas, so it's not bad going, really, is it? Really having one evening off. But I don't know as of yet what is going to go on today. I know I've got to go to the grocery shop. I know I've got to go to the pet shop. I don't know what else I'm going to do. So obviously I've got to take it easy a little bit, because I hadn't had much sleep. Maybe I'll have a sleep this afternoon. So yes, I'm sorry, I really don't know what you're going to see today, and I can't tell you, because I've just got to see how the day goes. We all have days like that, don't we? So, and today is my day, right? So the hemline calendar. 19. Oh gosh, it is lucky. Now I've taken 19 out. Let me rearrange these. This is how close we are to Christmas. Just those two, that one. Very close indeed. And this is the day at 19. That's what the box looks like. And it says it's a point turner. Ah, right, okay. Oh, that's a nice point turner. It's actually like a little ruler. It's got centimetres on it, up to 11 centimetres. It's got inches on it, up to 3 inches. And it's a button gauge as well. So that's great, isn't it? I really like that. I've got a point turner, and it's wooden. Is it to hand? It's in my owl. My owl might be over there actually, so I can't. Oh no, is it here? Yes. That's my point turner. That's quite good in a way because the end isn't too sharp. You would have to be very, very careful with that you don't punch a hole through your stitches. I tend to go carefully with this anyway, but do you know, if I find that's not pushing it out quite enough, maybe I could have done with doing that with this Christmas tree actually. Do you know what I'm starting to think? I need something on the top of the Christmas tree. Do you know, after my husband saying, and I said I wanted it with the button, I don't know, I might add something to the top, you know. I don't feel totally complete with it. So I'm going to put that point turner with that one so I know where it is. Right, so that's lovely, isn't it? Should I put my tree in shot? Actually, I don't know if you follow me on social media, but I've actually posted a photograph of the tree now, and I put it on this mat. I made this years and years ago, this little mat. I think it was a Crafty Gemini pattern, you know. Probably made it in the early 2010s, something like that, I'd say. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that point turner today. That's been very nice. Right, so Crafty So-and-so. Hopefully I've put my boys' chocolates in the right day today, and I've gone in there this morning. All I can see through it is something saying thank you, but I don't know what it is. I'm not having to cut as much video out when I'm doing this calendar now, because they're not taking me very long to find them. Actually, that reminds me, I ordered something very small from So Hayley Jane from her outlet shop that I could put in my advent calendar on one of the days. So if it comes to it, so I could open the thing from Mary Angela at Christmas, but this would fit in one of the pockets. I might, if it comes in time, I might do that because it is Christmas themed. So that is what I'm looking at first. I haven't looked at the back. It says thank you. Right, let's have a look. It says oh no, I won't read that out just in case I shouldn't. It says download one Crafty So-and-so My Handmade Wardrobe Patterns PDF from the Crafty So-and-so. It's basically one pattern per customer. Choose from any of their pattern PDFs. Expiry date is the 30th of January. The discount codes are not transferable, so I'm glad I didn't read that out. That's my personal code. And the voucher has no cash value. So basically, I've got a code that I can basically put in and get a free PDF pattern from them. So I think that's a really lovely thing from them. What I might do is, as it expires on the 30th of January, maybe I'll leave it close to that time, because they might even, I don't actually know what PDF patterns they've got on their website, but they might even release something else. You don't know, do you? So yeah, so that's really lovely to have. I'll put that here with that crochet hook postcard from Sharon from Toft, the Toft one. I'll put that there so I'll remember where those are. So that was a lovely thing. So 19, the bag. These look larger than my things for my advent calendar, Mary Angela. I think if you did your own advent calendar, it'd be very, very exciting, because yeah, you've done some lovely things. So going by the first one anyway. Actually, I'm going to take that off. Do you remember I showed people what the tags that are on these for Mary Angela? Look, they're wooden. And you know, even the Christmassy twine, it's cotton. I much prefer the cotton. Sometimes I've had some and they're plastic, the little mittens, and some of them are cotton. I much prefer the cotton. However, I've actually tied one of the bird feeders, the water feeder, up with Christmas twine, and I've used the plastic one because obviously it will weather a bit better. I'm so excited about this. Actually, I saw I'm friends with a Sharon Frost on Facebook, and I noticed this morning she'd posted an advent calendar, and I thought, oh, what's this all about? And I think it's a bit like a swap. So I think she opens her advent calendar every day, but it's from a different person. So maybe what they've done is a group of people must have done a bit of a swap thing. So that's quite a nice idea, because that means you'd have a surprise, wouldn't it? But it would, I suppose, would it mean if you was involved in it, would you have to maybe, I suppose it depends on how many people are involved in it. I don't know how it works. I'll have to ask her about it, actually. There's two things in this. Mary Andrew, you could wrap these up separately. I think it's a pair of socks, you know. I might be wrong. Mary Angela! Look at it. They're a lovely colour, right? Pink. I love pink. And there's some wording in gold, and it says Brussels pout. And look, they're sprouts with some puckered lips going. Oh, I really love those. Oh, they're so adorable. Obviously, I've got a bit of a thing about sprouts, haven't I? I've crocheted those little sprout faces and things, and I love eating sprouts. Yeah, they're just so exciting. I just find them so funny. They're so comedic. Look, they've got little Santa hats on as well. Oh, they're really lovely. Is there I do recognise F&F brand, actually. Is that from is it Tesco or Sainsbury's? I'm just wondering if people like them, where they could get them from. Oh gosh, they're good. You know what? I'm going to put them on now. I have got Christmas socks on. I don't know how well you can see. Old polar bear ones on, but I'm putting these on. They're brilliant. I can't wait to show my husband. Mind you, I might have to take them off. He's getting the car. He's cleaning the carpet on the landing. You might have been able to hear the vacuuming, because Bella, one of our cats, had a bit of a fur ball, and it's left a little bit of a mark on the carpet. And he's going to give it a real good clean. I've had a good go at it, but it hasn't totally come up, but it will come up. There we go. Look at those. Yeah. I should be quite bendy, actually. I do this yoga. I can't quite get my leg around the back of my head. When I'm warm, I'm not far off it, but oh gosh, no. I need to be. You shouldn't really stretch too much when you're not warm. Yeah, here we go. Ugh. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get my foot over my head, because you know you can actually spin like that. You can lift your leg up, right? This is on, because you know, if you watch me, you know I'm a figure skater. You can hold your blade of your boot up here, right? Oh, and spin. And spin like that. It's a bit more, you won't be so crunched over. You'd hold your foot like this. That is my aim. It's got, it's called the Beelman or something, that spin is. But yeah, that is my goal, you know, before I'm past it. Because obviously I got into figure skating quite late, even though I started at some skating when I was 5. I didn't go back, then went in my teens. I didn't get into it until adult life, so oh gosh, this is edible. This is exciting. Now, I think I'm going to share these with my family because there's a perfect number. Now, Mary Angela has actually wrote our names on it. Have a look. And now she did say to me there's a gift in here, and she didn't know my husband was called Chris at the time. So she said she just put hubby. But look, she's put all our names on them. Oh, thank you so much. I can't wait to show my family these. That's so lovely. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about this today. Right. I'm actually going to go now because I want to go and show my husband. I'm that excited about these socks and these chocolates. I just want to go and see my husband and show him. So thank you so much for joining me so far. I'll be back later. I don't know what with, but I'll be back. Obviously, I'll show you my husband opening his calendar. I don't know how impressed he's been with 2 stamps, but it's a lot better than a load of stickers, isn't it? You know, at least it was something different. But yeah, so I'll be back later, at least with the calendar and whatever else I end up doing. So thank you so much, and I'll see you later. Bye. Welcome back. Now, I hope you've seen a few little tiny bit of snippets of things I've put together. Basically, I've managed to write some Christmas cards this well, was it this afternoon? It was before lunchtime I wrote the cards out, and we had some lunch. And I had sushi, actually, because I did go to the Co-op this morning. I think after I'd spoken to you this morning, I went to the Co-op, I got some groceries, I went on my own. Then I came back home, I wrote quite a number of Christmas cards out, had lunch. Then my husband and I popped out. We went to the pet shop. We basically stocked up on the cat food, the dog food, tried to buy some flea treatments because we've spotted the dogs have got fleas, right? So I'd already got a flea treatment, so I'd already treated Holly, the white dog, but we just needed to get one for Rafe. Yeah, so we've obviously shampooed and things, but they've really enjoyed the bath, actually. It's been really nice doing that for them, bathing them. And my husband loved my socks, right? And the boys have really enjoyed their chocolate Santa. Mary Angela, thank you so much. And basically only Cameron hasn't had his because he's still at work. I think he's at work till about 5:30, unfortunately, and the time is 4:45 right now. Yes, well, what it is, I probably made myself look really silly earlier when I couldn't tell you the time, but what it is, there's a lot going on my watch. I don't know how well you can see. I've got loads of different things, so it was hiding the little dots because it's telling me about football matches. It's telling me all across the top that at 4:30 Tottenham Hotspur versus Liverpool is on, basically. But it's because I've got notifications for Liverpool, Chelsea and Aston Villa, and I kind of know what's going on with all 3 of those teams. And it does help with my husband because obviously I know when he's going to be watching football, but they're not always right. So yes, it's hiding all the dots on the top of my watch. It's taking all those up, so it makes it really hard to tell the time if it's one of those trickier looking ones. Anyway, so I'm telling you what I'm getting up to. So I'm going back upstairs in a moment, and I've started doing some knitting, and I've done basically 4 rows. I'm knitting on double pointed needles in the round, and I've done 4 rows of rib, and I'll tell you what I'm knitting right now. There's this. I'm not knitting this bunny. I probably will in the future. Oh no, it's not this one. I'm getting mixed up, sorry. Is it this one? Oh yes. I've lost my page. Right, sorry, I'll have to cut a bit out there. I just couldn't find what I was knitting. Basically, I am knitting a jumper. A teeny weeny knitted jumper. Now the jumper will fit this mouse called Mangus the mouse. Now I haven't knitted Mangus the mouse. There he is. Sorry, the lamp is shining on the page. I haven't knitted him. I'd like to, and it's out of the Arnie and Carlos book, Knit and Crochet Garden. I'd love to knit him, but basically I'm knitting his jumper. Now I don't know how big Mangus the mouse is, but I'm not knitting the jumper for Mangus. I'm knitting it in Gryffindor colours, right? And I was thinking I could put it on one of my Harry Potter dolls. You can't see my Harry Potter dolls. Harry's upstairs with his Central Perk cup and things, but all the others are here. So I was thinking, I could put it on one of the Harry Potter dolls and it'd be in Gryffindor colours. But if it doesn't fit them, it might fit something else. Like I've got one of those wooden dolls that you use for drawing. Do you know, you put it in positions? I could put it on that for a giggle, couldn't I? Put a Gryffindor jumper on it. I'll find something for this jumper to fit on, but if it doesn't fit anything I own, I could hang it up on a peg, or I could actually knit Mangus the mouse and he can have a Gryffindor jumper on, couldn't he? Right. So that, just because I just felt like it, you know, when you're just sitting there, I thought, have I got the right colour yarns? So I think I've taken a photo. If I haven't taken a photo of what the colours I'm using, I've closed that page again. Right. If I haven't taken a photo, I'll do a bit of footage when I go away. But how I've got the colours, basically, I know the colours are Gryffindor. They're basically like a claret colour, and yellow and grey the jumper is. And I'm basing it off the cardigan in here. So this is the Harry Potter knitting book. And see the jumper, that's basically, it's a cardigan, sorry. It's basically got yellow and then the claret in the middle. So that is what I'm going to do, but in this teeny tiny jumper that's going to fit somebody, either one of the Harry Potter dolls or my wooden thing or something, or I'll end up knitting the mouse. So basically that's what I'm getting up to. I was in two minds, shall I carry on with embroidering my French hen, which I might end up doing that a bit later anyway. I might do that as well, I don't know, but basically just leave it with me. I don't think I'm going to come back on camera again. I didn't end up having an afternoon sleep, so I am feeling quite tired. I'm probably better off not sleeping now, but I've got ice skating tomorrow, so I've got to have my wits about me, you know, because I'm going to be doing jumps and spins. I don't want to be going, you know, I don't want to sleep too much today, not sleep tonight and feel bad tomorrow. I've just got to try and get things right. Maybe say to my husband, if I drop off, don't let me have more than half an hour, and then wake me up or something. That might not be a bad idea. So, or I'll go to bed early tonight and just hopefully I can get through the night. So I don't know what was going on, but I must admit I feel a lot better. I do still feel really thirsty, and I keep drinking for England, and yeah, my throat feels a bit scratchy, but I think that's when I come in here because of all the fabrics and dust and everything. And I've had painkillers twice today. I've had paracetamol and ibuprofen, but that was at lunchtime, and I haven't had anything since. And they seem okay. Do you know what's just happened? I just noticed my earrings, look, but I'm wearing Christmas Day. The snowflakes come up. Do you know what? I do make a bit of jewellery, not very often, and I have got jewellery making tools, so I will be able to open that. Basically, if you open rings, don't ever pull them apart. So jewellery maker, you kind of do that with it. It's quite loose. I've done that with my fingers actually, so no wonder it's fallen off. And then pinch it back together. So yeah, I'm going to have a little repair to do on some earrings. I haven't even wore yet. And you know, I was telling you I need some clear nail varnish for these because they might irritate me. I found some, but it was all gloopy. So I've got a tip for you. I've poured some nail varnish remover into the clear nail varnish, just a bit, and shook it up, and it's thinned it out enough to use it. So yeah, I'll be able to paint these now. So I'll have to make sure I don't leave it too late to give them time to dry. So anyway, I'm not going to come back in front of the camera anymore today. I'm going to leave it there, and but I'll probably send you over just a little bit of footage, maybe my husband's advent calendar, and if there's anything else. There might not be, but so thank you so much for joining me again today. I hope these last couple of days haven't been too boring for you. There's somebody at the door. It might be my son, actually. Yeah, he might be back from work. I'll let him know. He's got a chocolate Santa, Mary Angela. So, yeah, so I hope there's been something of interest that you've seen today. But obviously, yeah, I think I've done fairly well so far, this Vlogmas. I've been on the go all the time. But maybe I'm having a bit of a crash and burn now. Who knows? It does happen, doesn't it? I'd do very well to get all the way through December and not feel, a bit poorly or tired at some point. So, yeah, but I've got my icing and things now, so I could do some baking, but I just haven't felt up to it. If I hadn't been so tired today, I probably would have done it while my husband's watching the football. But no, I'm just going to do my knitting and sit and chill out. So thank you so much for all your comments and all for coming and watching my videos. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you again tomorrow. I don't know what's going on tomorrow other than ice skating, but yeah, I'll let you know. Okay, bye.